What
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
up? What up? We out here. We in full effect. What's good? Hopefully this
You
shit. Let me
already
see.
know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let me see. All right. We live. We live. We live. Welcome. Finest thing walking. I ain't mad at your name, yo. You do you. You got high confidence. Ain't nothing like a high confidence brother and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to my live to talk with Tiny. For those of you out there, like, share, subscribe, and all that shit. Don't worry about my channel. I try to stay away from the trolls. I'm like I'm limited. This is the divine appointment channel. That's what I call this motherfucking channel. So today we're gonna be talking about how I how I first seen you. I seen you beefing with Enoch. And, and Enoch is like a spiritual leader or so forth or what have
Right.
you. So tell me a little bit about that, because I need to get in deep about that. What was that all about?
All right. So, I'm doing my thing on YouTube. You feel
That's
me?
okay.
I'm
That's
posting
okay.
my little videos. All these other spiritual dudes. They just now started their little spiritual stuff this year. I've been on all this spiritual stuff, so I see what's going on. You feel me? So basically, this dude at first ain't nothing popping on his channel at all. He ain't got nothing going on. He's got some rap videos, this and that, this and that. He started talking about gang stalking. And this when gang stalking was like catching a wave on YouTube, bro. Like anybody who was talking about gang stalking was getting hella subscribers. Like it targeted individuals that was catching like a little trend on YouTube. You feel me? So he started talking about gang stalking. I watched his channel jump all the way from nothing to 8,000 to 12,000 to 30,000 some subscribers in less than a month, bro. This shit happened in less than a month. Just saw him talking about gang stalking, bro. So
Right.
then I just see all these, people following up behind him, just following everything he talking about doing, and they don't even really understand it. You feel me? For one, the dude ain't even all there. He didn't told you his own mom fucking like put him on had him on meth or some shit like that and was doing some crazy stuff like that. Like stuff just ain't solid over there with him. You feel me? And he talking about sun gaze and this and that, and this how you get to your higher self and become a light being, this and that. So now all these people all confused because of all this stuff that they saturate in those spiritual or woke community with. They all come to me with all these questions to my Instagram DM or all up in my live streams. Like, hold on, but how does this work? And spiritual soul said this, or Enoch said this and this and that. And I'm like, bro, don't bring that shit to my channel because I'm on something else. Like, and if y'all want me to speak my truth, then I'm just gonna speak my truth. You feel me? So that's why I feel like a lot of people rock with me in the first place, because what I say makes sense, bro. Like they don't even know why this dude sun gaze. He sun gazes because he believes in Egyptian gods, you feel me? And Ra is supposed to be the sun god. And every day that's what they believe is Ra is coming across the sky on a chariot, and that's the sun. So that's what he's doing. He's honoring Ra when he's sun gazing, and he's saying basically he's getting power from honoring Ra, basically. So all these people running around going crazy and stuff like, oh, how do you sun gaze and this and that, and do I have to sun gaze to reach my higher self? And they said I won't open my third eye if I don't sun gaze and this and that, and I gotta be vegan and I gotta meditate, I gotta do that. It's all this, you gotta do this, and it's like steps to become your higher self or steps to become spiritual, whatever the case is. It's like they commercializing this shit. And that's not how it go, fam. The spiritual coming to your spiritual self, going on your spiritual journey, waking up, whatever the case is, that's supposed to be natural, fam. Not you trying to force it like, oh, I got to go through this step and do this, and then I'm gonna be woke. Like that sounds stupid as hell. You feel me?
Right.
And that's basically how they coming with it. So I'm like, man, I gotta speak up because I ain't no better if I don't speak up. And the Most High said I gotta ride for him. You feel me? The Most High said I gotta ride for the truth. I gotta ride for the Bible. So it's like if you gonna keep coming online, keep coming on YouTube, this and the Bible, this and that, and he uses the Bible to explain all his stuff. I don't know if he still do, but back when I was examining what he was doing, he'd compare all his bullshit to the Bible. He'd like blah 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 blah, like in the Bible. But at the same time, he'd like, but the Bible plagiarized Egypt. So basically, like Egypt, like, but he'll use the Bible to tell all his stories, and it didn't make sense to me. Like, why are you talking about the 144,000, bro? That's in the Bible. Why are you talking about that? Why is your name Enoch? Enoch is a biblical character, bro. Like, it's just totally bugged the fuck out. But his excuse is, but the Bible plagiarized all this and that, and all the Bible characters was fake and this and that. He disrespects the Bible. So I'm like, all right, man, it's my duty. Now it's my job. Now it's my obligation. Now it is my business. Because you keep speaking on the Bible, and the Bible is what is what I use to base my truths on some real stuff. That's the foundation for all my truths and all my facts. So now that you trying to come at my foundation, now I'm gonna break you down in public, bro. And I did that. I had hella your fans switching over to my side, bro. Because what I say makes sense. I can make it make sense, bro. You just speaking all this fairy tale ass shit, bro, and can't back it up. You feel me? Like a real spiritual motherfucker, somebody that's really real about what they know, they could sit there and they could debate and back that shit up. These motherfuckers can't spit no facts to back that shit up. The only motherfucker that's willing to sit there and you know have a real civil debate with you or knowledge with you is like young Pharaoh. He'll sit there and defend his shit. You feel me? Spiritual soul, nigga, Enoch, all them, they ain't gonna say, they just gonna keep on making their videos, but they not gonna defend when somebody got questions about, all right, so you say this and this, how is that true? Or can you prove this and this? They don't want to get into any of that. They just want to keep their little freak show going on, their little circus show going on YouTube. That's all they want to keep doing. But motherfuckers don't really want to sit here and make people understand, bro. They just doing this shit for commercial, fam, on some real shit. They making a business out of it, which I can't knock you. That's how you eat, and that's how you eat. But at the same day, you making it my business when you sitting here talking about the Bible is fake, this and that. That's what spiritual soul doing that. Enoch was doing that. When you start coming at the Bible, now you involving me, bro, because that's what I base my foundation on. So that's what it was really over, like the Bible and like truth, period. I feel like people need to hear the real fact. People need to hear the real truth. That's why I go live. These people got all these set up ass videos and shit, you feel me? Right. They got all this scripted ass shit. I can go live and y'all could talk to me straight face to face. You could ask me questions face to face and I'm going to answer every question. I'm not ducking no question. I'm not backing down from nothing. They can't do that. And that's how you know you don't got no real knowledge. If you can't do that shit, you should be able to prove all things like the Bible say, for real though. You should be able to back your shit up, and they can't do that. And that's my issue with them, fam. Y'all not real with it. All the real spiritual motherfuckers on that was originally on YouTube, they can really go into deep detail about it. And if you can't really make somebody else understand what you're talking about, then you don't really understand what you're talking about on some real shit. And the real original spiritual motherfuckers on YouTube, they was building with other people. They'd hop on a call like this and go, and you know, they'll sit there and build. Yeah, I'll speak my piece, you speak your piece. They don't want to do that because they not real about this shit. Y'all niggas just start learning shit this year, bro. And y'all learning off YouTube. Y'all some YouTube learners, like real shit. Y'all just taking whatever y'all find and then y'all make a video about it in the same day, bro. Like, it's crazy. I know exactly what y'all doing. It's just crazy to me, fam. I don't know what you've been seeing from your side, but this is just how I see it, like for real.
Well, I did see Enoch beefing with Spiritual Soul. He said something about he copied off his content,
right,
creating the content like 2 days ago and shit. And everything that Spiritual Soul said pretty much added up, you know, right. I mean, as far as like, you know, with the social media and how they, you know, electrical magnetic and how they, you know, do this and do that to us and etc. etc.
Yeah.
And he was feeling some kind of type of way. He felt like Spiritual Soul had threw his video off by using his content and just like speaking upon certain things about being in a video game.
Yeah, I had kind of seen something like that, and then like he was like posting Spiritual Soul stuff. Like, look, Spiritual Soul commented on one of my videos saying I was gonna blow up and this and that. So he's been a fan watching me, and he was like puffing himself up all big, like, yeah, Spiritual Soul learning from me, and he copying my video. I had seen some shit like that. I don't know if it's the same thing you talking about, but I had seen him coming at him basically claiming that Spiritual Soul was stealing all his stuff. But I ain't really never came at Spiritual Soul like that. Because he don't be going to, like, he don't be dissing the Bible, but he do be saying little slick stuff about the Bible, like, it was written by men, like, y'all believe in that? So yeah, but he wasn't going hard like how Enoch was, you feel me? But Spiritual Soul, he kind of like watered down, he basic with it. He like me when I first fucking learned about the Illuminati, basically, bro. Like when I first like fucking woke up like 10 years ago, whatever, and I first started learning about Illuminati and people selling their soul and law of attraction and all this and that. He like me, bro. Like, you could tell he young in his spiritual journey. You could tell a lot of these people is young in their spiritual journey. And that's why they still judge everything, you feel me? Because Once you really mature in your spiritual journey, you start learning that everything is one. You start taking it all as one. Ain't nothing really negative or positive. You can't have positive without negative. You can't have hot without cold. You can't have up without down. You can't have left without right. You can't have in without out. You feel me? You can't have light without dark. It's all together. When you create something, you automatically create its opposite. And in the Bible, it even tells you, I kill and I make alive. They say that the Lord makes one rich or makes one poor. You feel me? Like real stuff. The Lord, do all these things. That's what he said, bro. Everything's coming from the Lord, bro. So when something bad happened, they be like, man, the devil did that. No, the Lord did that. The devil don't got no power. All the devil could do is tempt you. The devil don't got no power, fam. Everything is ordained by the Lord. And then the devil got to get authorization to do anything from the Lord himself. That's in the book of Job. He got to go ask permission from the Lord to do anything his damn self, bro. Like real shit. The Lord is in control of all these things, bro. It's all one. And they don't understand that shit. They still so judgmental and shit. How you gonna say you mature in your spiritual journey and you still so judgmental, bro? Like for real, that's swaying left and right. That's going positive and negative. Oh, that's positive. That's negative. He's a hero. He's a villain. Like, come on now. Everybody got hero traits and everybody got villain traits on phone and grade, bro. These motherfuckers, they still sipping on milk, basically what I'm saying. They ain't ready to eat the meat yet. They ain't to that point yet. They don't understand that. Like for real.
Give me a breakdown on what's your meat, what's your way of life, like how do you see, life in biblical portions, and what's your understanding, well, understanding on as far as like the slave book, because I call it the slave book, full of history. It is a chessboard. For it is true. It is very true. Just the way that it was taught, and forced doctrination, forced dispensation, as far as like them, creating some illusion, as far as like calling certain people a Gentiles, and they're the Gentiles, and the fields of the beast, the pagans, the heathens, the
Right.
serpents, etc. So what is your breakdown on the biblical portions on prophecy, and what is your belief in it?
I mean, the fact is, we the Israelites. I mean, I had made a whole video on this called "We Are Not Egyptians." It's still on my YouTube channel. And basically, I break down. That's my whole belief in it. I break down everything in the Bible that proves that we the Israel. Well, I don't break down everything, but basically, can't nobody watch that video and not know that we the Israelites after they watch that video. You feel me? The Deuteronomy breaks down the curses. Deuteronomy 28 goes into what all the things the Lord was going to do to us for disobeying him. And the main thing about that was slavery. He said our sons and daughters were going to give it away to a people, a strange people, this and that. It said our nation was going to go into slavery by ships. That's Deuteronomy 28:68. What other nation went into slavery by ships? No other nation on the face of this earth went into slavery by ships. And then you just got to realize, why have we never heard that? Why have they never taught this in church? Why do they never speak on Revelation 1:14 in church, talking about Christ had woolly hair and his feet was so dark, it looked like brass that was burnt in the furnace. If you go into the original Greek, the word was actually bronze. But either way, it's brown, burned in the furnace. What's the color of anything burned? Black, motherfucker, on some real shit. It's gonna get dark, really dark. So Christ was a really dark man on some real shit, bro. And people never heard this. So a lot of people nowadays.
Job 30:30 says my skin is black too, as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It says it plain and simple. Lamentations talking about our skin was black like an oven because of terrible famine. If these so-called Jewish motherfuckers is the real Israelites, how the fuck was they ever black like an oven? That shit don't make no fucking sense. And then there's another one that says their visage was blacker than the coal. That's in Lamentations too. Also, that's in Lamentations. So their visage is blacker than coal. When you look up the definition of visage, it means face. Their face was blacker than the coal. How the fuck is these white motherfuckers? How was they ever described as blacker than the coal? If you go into the book of Song of Solomon, he says, I am black. He said, look not upon me because I am black, because the sun hath looked upon me. You know how we say that shit all the time. Damn, I've been in the sun too much. I'm black as hell. We still say that shit to this day. He said, I am black but comely. Comely means beautiful. King Solomon said, I am black but beautiful. We still say that shit to this day, like on some real shit. So a lot of people's beef with the Bible in the modern days because they think it's a white man's book. But really, it's us. It's all about us. That's what people's beef with the Bible is. They're like, man, that white man wrote that. He enslaved us with that. Yeah, he enslaved us with our own shit. That shows you how deep this shit get, bro. He fucking took our own shit from us. That's the most gangster shit he can do. And then start to claim to be us, bro. Now he called himself the Jew. You ain't the Jew, nigga, on some real shit. And that's why Revelation go into that twice. I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. That's Revelation 2:9 and Revelation 3:9. You feel me?
Yep.
The most high, the Lord always got to say it at least twice on some real stuff, bro. So that just goes to why have we never heard this shit in church? Why do y'all never tell us about the woolly hair or his feet was so dark it looked like it was burning in the furnace? Why do we never hear these scriptures about them looking black? Why do we not hear none of this shit, bro? Why do we not hear about I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not? That's in Revelation, the last book. So that means they talking about the modern day, bro, right. Some real shit. So you gotta know they hiding something from us, bro. It's hidden in plain sight. That's the best place to hide anything. Right in front of you, bro. Right in plain sight, bro. It's right in front of us, bro. And our people so ignorant, they don't want to go find it, even when our other people is reaching out to them. And then our people so ignorant, they want to get on this Egyptian shit. Nowhere else in the world do you see people worshiping Egyptian gods, fam. Those ancient Egyptian gods, there was 2,000 of them, bro. Are you serious? There's really over 2,000 gods, bro. So how you gonna tell me all is one? How you gonna tell me it's a one creator, one source, and you worship 2,000 gods? Nigga, you gotta go to the fucking flower god for honey. You gotta go to the fucking Nile god for water. You need this god for this and this god for that. You need Ra for the sun. Like, fuck, you need too many fucking gods, bro. I only need one, like on some real shit, bro. Nigga, and that one god is within me. I have all the powers within me. Y'all last teaching people.
Psalms 82 verse 6. Psalms 82 verse 6 makes that very
clear. We are gods. We
yeah.
are gods. Exactly. And then it even go to say it again in the New Testament, because they was coming at Christ like, you're blaspheming. You saying you're one with God, that God is your father, you and the Father are one, this and that. And he said, is it not written, ye are gods? Christ got on that with them. Is it not written in the book, in y'all book? Ye are gods. What you talking about? Christ used to go hard on them, bro. Christ wasn't no soft man. Christ was a real serious man. He used to be treating them, bro, on some real shit, bro. They don't understand that.
Yeah.
They got Christ.
And then when I think of the Egyptians, I think of them enslaving the Israelites.
Exactly. Those were our enemies, bro. And that's another thing that also proves that the Israelites were black. Because why? Moses grew up his whole life and he thought he was a black man. I mean, he thought he was an Egyptian. Whole time he was an Israelite. That proves that Israelites and Egyptians looked alike. When Christ was born and the Roman kings said all Hebrew male babies need to get put to death, where did they hide Christ? In Egypt. How you gonna go hide a white baby in Egypt? The Egyptians look just like the Israelites. Israel and Egypt are right next to fucking each other, bro. They're on the same tectonic plate, nigga. Israel is on the same plate as Africa, bro. Like on some real shit. This is all the stuff that they hide from us. But back to the Egyptian gods. Y'all story don't make no sense. Y'all gods was all born in incest. All y'all guys came from brothers and sisters having babies, bro. How the fuck? How is y'all worship that shit, bro? My moms and dads was brothers and sisters, bro. That is what y'all worship, fam. With animal heads, why we still ain't seen no humans with animal heads? Where they at? Because those guys had kids, right? Where y'all say y'all the ancestors of these guys? Where y'all animal parts at? That shit don't make no fucking sense. And that's worshiping the creation instead of the creator. Y'all worshiping animals instead of what's within you, which is the creator, bro. These motherfuckers is going all the way up. Nobody in the world worships Egyptian gods but Negroes here in America, bro. Nobody in the whole fucking world. Africans over there in Africa don't worship Egyptian gods. The Egyptians don't worship the ancient Egyptian gods. They're Muslim. All of them are Muslim. And then the original ancient Egyptians, which are the Sudanese, bro. The people of Sudan are the real ancient Egyptians. They don't worship Egyptian gods. They're all Muslim. They worship a one God. And if you go into the Quran, Allah fucking chose the Israelites over everybody. Again, because the Quran was a plagiarism. The Quran was a plagiarism of the Bible on some real stuff. And the Bible was not no plagiarism of anything out of Egypt. But if you go all throughout the Bible, the Israelites are still the chosen people. So everything is revolving around the Israelites. Everything is revolving around the land of Israel and Jerusalem, bro. All the three major religions of the world all agree on that. And nigga, whether you Jew, whether you Christian, or you motherfucking of Islam, you a Muslim, nigga. We all agree that the Israelites are chosen. We all agree that Israel is the chosen land on some real shit, bro.
Absolutely, so, because when Rome had invaded Jerusalem in 70 AD, they scattered among the Egyptians, and they looked like them, but they did not speak the same language.
Exactly, and that's how they know we was different, and that's why they was getting on bullshit. They was attacking us. They was selling us as slaves. Arabs taking us as slaves. Africans, Hamites selling us to the white man as slaves because they knew we was different, bro. Why would you sell your own nation? Because they're like, oh, Africans sold themselves. No, they was selling us. The Africans were selling us because they knew we was different. You're not gonna sell your own people and weaken your own nation. How we gonna sell all our strong ass men? Then when the army come fight us, we gonna be slaves because we gonna get beat. We making ourselves weak. Ain't nobody gonna sell their own people. No, you gonna do that to another people. You gonna conquer another people and then get rid of their nation. You're not gonna do it to yourself. So that's another thing, bro. And the Africans know that. The Hamites know that shit. When they come over here, fam, they call us a kata, that which means cotton picking nigga and shit. And they'll be like, you can't buy a ship. We can't buy a boat. You can't buy a boat. We can't buy an airplane. We're different than you. Like, they tell us that. And then you see them, they not under the curses neither. They father always in the crib, bro. They always got their father in the crib. They don't be going back and forth to jail. When they come over here, they can get business loans. They ain't gonna give us business loans. We was born here in America, but they get these motherfucking Africans that come from across seas, they'll get them business loans.
But not all
That shit
Africans,
don't be making no sense, bro.
not all Africans are African because they're scattered among all nations as well. Like the Nigerians, there's certain tribes that have
Exactly. Ghanaians.
been
Yeah.
there.
Ghana and Nigeria. That's where they took us from. We was on the west coast of Africa, Ghana and Nigeria. That's where we settled
Yeah,
in. That's where they took us from.
Gambia,
The people of Ghana. Yeah, the people of Ghana and Nigeria, that's our people.
yes, and
Yeah,
Gambia
that's
too.
our people.
Gambia too, because they're the head of Igbos, you know. Um,
Yeah.
they're under a lot of curses. It's some shit going over there, man. I see a lot of shit. I deal with a lot of African people in those type of countries and certain tribes. But this shit is scattered among all nations.
Yeah, we everywhere. We in the Congo. It's some of us in South America. I mean South Africa. It's some of us in Ethiopia. We spread her all over. Some of us in China, nigga, Japan, nigga, everywhere. Australia, we everywhere, bro. We went to the four corners, bro.
Right, right. So, what is your intake on what's going on in Israel now? Because we know that is, you know, if people really understood the Bible, that Jerusalem has been burnt, Sodom and Gomorrah, not one stone upon another was ever left. That's what the word said. But you see
Right.
some shit, illusion going on over there, as if like the Rome War is like the Weldon War and all this. What is your intake on the outcome of the third temple and their establishment on with all these Christian warmonger Zionists that cheering this shit on? How do you feel about that? What's
Man, no, it ain't really nothing we could do about it because we ain't got no power, and you know our own people ain't even riding for the cause, so we can't be like, man, let's go take our land back. Let's stand up. We can't do that because our own people ain't even riding with it. So man, basically that's God's battle. When the next war come, fam, all that shit, America gonna be destroyed. Israel, Jerusalem gonna be destroyed. All that. That's when we can go take it back on some real stuff. But right now, we ain't got no power. We ain't got no army. We ain't got no nation. We ain't got none. We gotta wait till the chariots come in, the angels come in. We gotta wait till we get our spiritual powers, because on the physical level, we just not gonna do it. And God already told us that. He said we gotta wait on him. We gotta be patient for him to return. Then he gonna give us the go ahead. Then it's gonna be time. It's gonna be on and cracking, and we're gonna get the respect we always deserve on some real stuff. But for now, ain't nothing we can do. They all over there fighting for a land that's not even theirs, bro. All them people is motherfucking Hamites over there. There's motherfucking the fake Jews, the Jewish people, the fake Jews, the motherfucking Arabs. They all over there fighting for a land that's not even theirs. The people that the land belong to is the ones that's not fighting over it, bro. Like, come on now.
well,
Like all these countries, the whole United Nation fucking funds Israel, nigga. Like
that's
they
what
all,
Psalms
yeah.
83 is all about. That all nations had confederate against Israel to make
Yeah,
them more of a nation. That all
yeah,
these things happen in the Bible, and people think that it's in the making, that it's supposed to happen, but all this already had took place. So
exactly. That's why they had to go throw somebody in that land, because then we would have been like, hold on, who does this land belong to? We would have started waking up. The motherfucking Egyptian president in 1950 tried to wake us up, bro. They asked him, the Egyptian president, his name is like Gamal Nasser, fam, on some real shit. They asked him in 1950s, do you ever think there'll be peace in the Middle East? Y'all can go look this up right now. He says no.
he said no because
Yeah,
they left black and came back white.
exactly. Come on now. Everybody knows who he is but us, bro.
What about
It's
Hitler?
crazy.
Hitler made that real clear too. He would start World War III from the grave because they had stolen God's jewels. Who are
Hold
the
on,
real
who said that?
Hitler?
Yeah, he did say that on some real shit. And he even said those Jewish people, they were bastards. They were imitating the Oriental Negro. He said that shit.
Yep, and he also said that the Americas they had stolen.
Treating us like shit. Yeah, he said he knew he was the chosen people, and he said they was treating us like shit. Like, fam, that's why they always trying to come against Hitler on some real shit, because he wasn't trying to take the central bait. He was fighting against that new agenda they was trying to bring in on some real shit, and he didn't want to take in the central bank and join the United Nations and all that other shit that they got going on now.
And then the chariots, they circling, they trying to make that shit Area 51 all about like they're gonna come and be in, like UFOs is gonna come and invade us. That was always something said ever since I was a little kid. But Ezekiel
Yep.
makes that real clear of the chariots. And if you not see Nimrod, I've been studying Nimrod, the sun. I've been studying the chariots, that how they come, they like different entities, they fade in, they fade out.
Yep.
The Lucifer telescope that the Vatican has, it stares at the sky, and different entities of angels and gods and different things with chariots. People are not aware of this, but tell me what's your intake on that?
Yeah, they want us to think. They want us to think that the angels is like aliens and stuff. So when stuff do go down and they see the chariots coming in, we all gonna be scared of it. Everybody gonna be scared of the chariots. Like, oh, it's an alien invasion, this and that. They're not gonna be seeing what's really going on. Like, them people here to help us, like on some real shit. And we're gonna be sitting there trying to persecute. We're gonna be sending military at the motherfucking chariot. But we already know right now they can't fuck with the chariots, bro. The chariots be playing games with them. Like, they even be posting the footage they self. You'll see motherfucking what's it called? Air Force spacecrafts headed towards the chariots. The chariots just be playing with them, just floating and shit. Then when the aircraft get close, they just zip off on their ass. Like, boy, their technology way more advanced. Them angels gonna fuck them up when it come down to it, fam. But that's gonna be our help. They gonna be the angels gonna be the ones that come grab us up out of here. The chariots gonna be the ones that snatch us up out of here, because fam, America's going down. This is Babylon. We all know, fam, America is the most wicked place on the face of this earth. Is going to be destroyed. There's no way around that shit, bro. Nobody will probably inhabit this land ever again, bro, on some real shit.
Yeah, it will be desolate. And Isaiah 14 talks about that. You know, the oppressed will overtake the oppressors.
Yeah, exactly.
Slaves and slaves. They will be
the whole Old Testament talks about how he gonna bring us out of slavery and we gonna overtake our oppressors. Like, it's all throughout the Old Testament.
Yes. And the mountain of Moses is definitely in Saudi Arabia. They got that on lock. Did you peep that?
Man, man, it's so many fucking artifacts out here from like ancient days, and yeah, they got all that stuff. They got pieces of Noah's Ark, all type of stuff, bro.
What is your intake on the Gamma, the Blue Beam Project, Manhattan Project, and the
Project Blue Beam?
Yeah,
I used to look up all that shit about like 10 years ago. Project Blue Beam and like the Heart Machine, how they be like motherfucking they be altering the weather and stuff, and like MK Ultra. I used to be like really looking into all that. But the Blue Beam stuff, I never really got real deep up into that. But the MK Ultra, I like understood how that was like mind control and all this. But the Heart Machine, bro, that's really in full effect, bro. That's the way they got this motherfucking weather going right now, fam. They altering some shit, bro. They gotta be.
Well, do you understand the comic books and the X-Men on the stuff?
I fuck with X-Men, but I don't know like no deeper meaning behind it or no shit. Shit, fill me in.
Well, apparently the nuclear, when 5G kicks in, the 144, that's why they are poisoning everybody with the chicken pot pies mixed with aluminum and all that shit. The mark of the beast, and the chip is gonna come in, and they're gonna try to disconnect folks from this power that they're supposed to receive. That's why the police is always scared. They know something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why they beat black people up, because they scared that they might go into a rage and they might turn to a credible hawk or some shit. So
on some real shit, nah, that shit makes sense. That shit you talking about with the 5G, because it's like they know a different frequency and vibration is on the way, so they trying to put in their frequency to offset the frequency that we supposed to be getting. You feel me? Because the sun changing, the universe changing, the energy changing, like on some real shit, and they know it, bro. They know it, bro. And like something's different. It's like a shift in vibration and consciousness, and they know it. So now they trying to put this 5G out here to cook us, bro. That shit gonna microwave us from the inside out, fam.
On a scale, okay, well, let me just say this. Who you think is more realist? Spiritual, what's his name? Spiritual Soul or Enoch? Which one is more realer?
I mean, shit, I am on me. I can't really speak on that. I can't really compare them because
Between between their content on on a
to
conscious
me,
level.
to me, anybody fam who discredits the Bible fam, they really they can't be considered real at all. I can't consider neither one of them real because you can't discredit the Bible because the whole world of the law of attraction is based on the Bible. Like real shit. The law of attraction is based on the Bible. Like real shit. A lot of things are really based on the Bible and we don't even know that. Like so if you ain't they don't got no real foundation, it's like they part of that new age movement. They just taking a little bit from here and a little bit from there and a little bit from here and a little bit like that new age shit. That's why Enoch mixed the Bible in with Egyptian shit, with this shit and that shit. Like, bro, how you mixing all this shit into one thing and they all contradict each other, bro? And now that's why everybody's running around like a chicken with their head cut off. They all confused and shit, bro. They're just saying they just following whatever the new video that came out is. Oh, Enoch said did this, do this. Oh, spiritual said soul said this, so I'm gonna do this. Like y'all just following the next new trend that come out every day with these niggas, bro.
That
Y'all don't got
deception,
no real foundation, bro, at all. You need a foundation, bro, or you gonna go every which way, fam.
the deception shit is real though. I would stay baffled, and I see the thrive in these young people. They looking for something. They so empty, so they latch on
Right.
to anything. And
Yeah.
it's just like when I first seen you doing your thing, I was so happy. I was like, you know what? I don't got nothing against Enoch, and I think that he's an intelligent individual. We all go through our shit, but to
Right.
mislead and mislead folks, and lead them astray is a dangerous as uh game to play, man. That's a lot of blood on his hands.
Yeah, for real. Cause now you leading all these people astray, and now they finna be going farther and farther away from the Bible, farther and farther away from the truth, farther and farther from realizing what's within them. Like for real though.
Right, right. And then what do you think about wood and stone? Do you understand that terminology? When the Bible says that the Bible,
Talking about like Christianity and
yeah,
Islam.
yeah, like
Yeah.
that, those are the Bible said that that's wood and stone that your forefounding fathers never even known. That's the type of religion you will serve other gods, the heathen gods, um, wood and stone, and then the Bible also talks about how they will be the slaves will be destroyed with the heathens and their idols. I don't. When I first read that shit, my heart dropped. I was like, oh shit. When I began
Right.
reading the Bible in a different way and just reading it for word, and then I started realizing who are the characters in the book, right? I mean, truthfully, everybody is about to be in a real movie. They're about to be running for their motherfucking lives, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Gonna be the character, all right, in that motherfucker. You gonna be running for your motherfucking life when the motherfucking artificial intelligence is loose. What do you think about artificial intelligence? Me personally, I think it's worse than nuclear because it can replicate with 5G network. What do you think? Do you think that is possible for them to kill off humanity and depopulate?
With 5G, I could see it possible, like them able to turn technology turning its back, because that's the whole point of 5G. They're trying to get all technology on 5G, so everything's gonna be connected under the internet, and you can have internet with that within the whole city. That's gonna be like 10 to 100 times faster than the internet we got now. That's what the fuck 5G gonna be when it's at its maximum potential, bro. It's gonna be 100 times faster than this internet we got now. They're gonna be able to run fucking autonomous cars with no drivers around the city off 5G, bro. So imagine that shit. So just imagine if somebody hack into the 5G network, or like the government just decide like, all right, martial law or it's time, whatever the case, and they just send everything to just start tweaking the fuck out. All these automatic cars gonna start crashing into people. Fucking, it's gonna be hectic, bro. Like everything gonna start turning on us if it's connected to this 5G shit and something hack onto that 5G shit, bro.
Yeah,
They
but
could easily say, "Oh, it was a hack." They could easily say some shit like that,
period,
bro.
period. It's funny how you say that because how many boats, Navy boats are crashing in the sea. All lights are turned green at the same time. Can you imagine that shit? All traffic, the lights are turned green at the same time, and everybody
Exactly.
crashing into each other.
And
Oh
they're
my,
gonna be like, oh, it was a 5G malfunction. That's what the fuck they gonna say. But whole time, that's all it takes is 1 minute of straight chaos like that to turn the whole world upside on its head, bro. Just imagine if all the lights went green in America real quick. You feel me? Fam, everybody gonna get to crash. Shit gonna go crazy. Everybody gonna think it's the end of the world. They're gonna start panicking and shit. Then everybody is really gonna become the end of the world because everybody gonna start panicking, fam. When people panic, shit gets crazy, fam. On
that
some
shit is
real
real.
shit.
That shit is real, yo. This is real talk right here, man. What do you think
Yeah.
about Elon Musk blowing up Mars?
Oh, then he said he trying to land us on Mars or some shit.
Yeah, yeah, but he's gonna blow up Mars first. He's gonna blow up Jupiter. He's gonna send nuclear rockets up to there, some Tesla shit, because
Now,
supposedly
why the fuck would you do that shit? He gonna fuck with the whole universal balance and shit, bro. On some real shit. All these planets that's going in fucking rotation, they supposed to be going in rotation, bro. On some real shit. He gonna take some shit out of alignment, Joe.
What do you think about the chips? How do you think that's gonna end? The mark of the beast.
Man, that shit already being implemented. This motherfuckers already getting that shit put into their hand and shit, bro. Shit across the world, fam. Motherfucking certain jobs requiring that shit now. Fam, they trying to slowly but surely implement that shit. In about another 5 years, it's gonna be way more normal than it is right now. Like real shit, bro.
Well, look at what they
Well,
doing with the universal income shit. What do you think about that?
man, that's the end of the world for real. Don't nobody better not accept that shit. We kind of already did though, because we all damn near on the Federal Reserve, bro. Like real shit. And every other currency in the world is like under the dollar, is like connected to the dollar, bro. So we already damn near on something like that. But if they get on some real universal shit, like all right, everything is digital currency, it's all universal, this and that. Oh man, nobody better not accept that shit. We better riot or something, bro, because that's when they got us enslaved for real. If they do some shit like that, bro, they got us enslaved for real if they do that shit.
Well, we are in the land of captivity. People just they don't
Yeah,
take that good. It's like this is the land of captivity. Like before 1766, where you think America was? That's all they know.
right.
America has been just. What do you think about the mega movement? Make America great again. I make America slavery again is what I say. But what is your intake on
That's what they mean. You know when you see them old white folks, man, wearing them hats, you know what they mean by that. The days when they could just spit on us and beat us down for no reason. We step on their shadow walking down the street. The whole mob beating the fuck out you, bro. You
it?
come in the restaurant, they beating your ass out the restaurant, nigga. Ain't no room, nigga. Ain't no room on the front of the bus, nigga. Ain't no room on the back of the bus, and you can't sit in the front, so you got to get back off the bus on me. Wait for the next one, or walk to where you go. That's what they mean by make that shit great again. That's what our grandparents went through. Real shit. Our grandparents remember that shit, bro. Real shit. So the motherfuckers be talking about, oh, that was a long time ago. No, nigga. Our grandparents remember that shit. Our parents grew up in the beginning of that shit. My mom was alive when that shit was still going on. When Martin Luther King giving his speech and shit. Like, come on, man.
That shit
So
is deep.
I don't want to hear that shit. That shit still affect us, and that shit still going on to this day. That's what they mean when they say make America great again. Because when was America ever really great? Oh, after World War II. Right after World War II was the only time America was really ever great. That's when we start getting a boost in technology. That's when they created suburbia and they start dipping out the cities. They called it white flight. They taught us that in school. And they left us in the inner cities. They started making suburbia with all the houses that look the same. You feel me? They white picket fences and shit. They family refrigerators came out, microwaves came out, nigga, appliances, dryers, washers came out. You feel me? That's when appliances start coming out. America was in this golden era right after World War II. That's what they talking about, but they were still treating us like shit, bro. That's when they were still beating us down, and they had everything they wanted. Them motherfuckers came back. We had something when they came back from World War II, nigga. We had Black Wall Street going on, nigga. On 4th and grade, we had Black Wall Street. They went and blew Black Wall Street up, bro. When they came back from war. Matter of fact, that might have been World War One, actually. You feel me? But they came back and blew that bitch up. And a lot of black people don't even know about Black Wall Street. They don't even know how good we can do if we by ourselves, if we just get by ourselves, bro. Real shit. And we wasn't even just by ourselves. It was black people and Native Americans, bro, because they made us walk all the way from Florida all the way to the west coast of America. And it was called the Trail of Tears, nigga. Like on some real shit. Like even if a woman was pregnant and she was walking too slow, holding up the line, they'd go slice the baby out her belly and then slam the baby over some rocks, bro. Or if the woman had kids that was holding up the crew, they go grab the kid by his leg and slam him over some rocks, bro. For real, bro. They was doing this to us, fam, and they had us walking. That's why it's called the Trail of tears all the way to the West Coast, nigga, crying, nigga, on some real shit. Them people was brutal to us. They still brutal to us in a whole different way, fam. Like this shit ain't gonna change. But people need to learn about Black Wall Street, fam. We had the richest community in America. They said sometimes it took a whole year for $1 to even leave our community because we was all spending money with each other. When we shopped, it was with a Black or Native American. Nigga, when we went to the movie theaters, it was Black or Native American. We went to a doctor, grocery store, anything. It was all owned by Blacks or Native Americans. Then people came back and they was like, how are they doing so good? We over here struggling. These people got their own economy. They don't need us no more. What they do, they sent the army to blow that bitch up, bro. They went and they keep on saying, "Oh, you guys got a fair chance." No, the fuck we don't. Every time we got something going, y'all fuck it up. So then what? We try to get decent again. You know, 70s going by and shit. Black families getting themselves together and shit. So what y'all say? Man, these people they're doing too good, bro. They're moral. Because guess what? It was a point where we had high morals and shit. You feel me? So we was looking at the white women like, y'all slutty as hell. Like, white women are sluts. We was looking down on everybody else. Like, y'all do not know how to conduct yourself as civilized people, as good people. Like, we was looking down on everybody else like they was bad people. You feel me? So then guess what they do? In the 80s come by, they start fucking shipping crack cocaine to our motherfucking hoods and shit. Nigga, we didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. We never even seen that shit in our life. Nobody in the hood had enough money to fly to Colombia to get this shit, bro. Nobody in the hood knew what the shit was. Nobody in the hood had the means to get military grade guns. I got a whole gun card. I got a whole fucking gun card. You feel me? Whole fucking gun card. You feel me? So why can I not buy automatic weapons, even though I'm legally able to have weapons? And these motherfuckers in the hood got automatic military grade weapons. Where is they getting this shit from? The government is dropping this shit off there. To this day, you can hear motherfuckers in Chicago, old heads. They'll tell you the story like, man, one day I'm just walking through the alley. It's early as hell, like 7 o'clock in the morning. I find a big ass crate full of guns. You feel me? Like, yeah, this how this shit's getting there. They dropping off care packages in the hood and shit, bro, on me. And then they'll put drugs in the hood, go lock motherfuckers up, and then put snitches out and put them same drugs back out in the streets. Like, come on, man. That should be crazy as hell. It was just all the agenda. Everything was set up to go against us, bro. Because we gonna shine, bro. Even in our darkest, we still shine. Look at us. We still the best at everything. We the best at music. We created all the music. We created blues, jazz. Blues created country. We created jazz, nigga. We created rock and roll. We created hip hop, rap, all that. So we created all the music, bro. We're the best at all the sports. Now you look at the sports. The best athletes is the black athletes, for real, nigga. We took over football, nigga. We took over basketball, nigga. We took over boxing, nigga. We took over all that shit, nigga. We at the top of all the sports. We even though we at our lowest point, nigga, we still show that we better than everybody on some real shit, bro. When everything's against us, we can still show.
Right, but when you think about it, though, what about the pyramids that were built and how they still trying to figure out how they got to build them so high and how powerful? Because me personally understanding what the gods are, that's why they kidnapped them, raped them, put them on slave ships to build America. They're the real true builders. Black people are
exactly
true builders.
Facts. No, it's the Israelites, fam. We so damn chosen. The so-called blacks, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are chosen. Anywhere we end up, anywhere we go, will become the greatest place on the face of the earth. That's why when we was in Egypt, Egypt was the greatest place on the face of the ancient world. What is America? America is the modern day Egypt, the greatest place on the face of the modern world, fam. Why? Because we slaves here, just like we were slaves in Egypt. When we were slaves in Persia, it was the greatest place on the face of the ancient world. When we were slaves in Greece, the Greeks were the most powerful people, the greatest place on the face of the earth. When the Romans had us in captivity, Romans were the greatest fucking power on the face of the earth, bro. Wow. Then we come to America, greatest place on the face. Everywhere we go is automatically gonna attract fucking prosperity, bro. And they gonna.
You know why? Because we the salt of the motherfucking earth. They call Christians the salt of the earth, but you got a lot of Gentiles that try to preach this word. And they preach and force indoctrination. Couldn't have been further from
exactly.
And these pastor pork chops, they are the motherfucking problem, you know. And
hell yeah, like, they got more blood on their hands than anybody. No motherfucking pastors and shit.
Yo, that's some serious ass shit. They're up there preaching that body of Christ shit. But the Most High, when He sent Christ, he told them to stay away from the Gentiles. Don't go near the
Yeah.
Gentiles. You know what I'm saying? Do not preach don't preach amongst the Gentiles. And even when the lady had ran up to Christ and he said something about feeding a dog. He said something about a dog. That's what they are.
You talking about Matthew 15 and 24?
Yes, look at you. Get it, yo. That's why I brought your ass on here, yo.
Yeah.
You is lit. And you know something? Talking about that, like when I see a star, I know better. You know, everybody claim to be a star, but stars are really spiritual, man. They high
Yeah.
vibration, man.
Facts.
They go through the most in life. The universe kicked our
Facts.
asses, so we were like molded into this position, you know, to fulfill the end. And people just hate that. They hate us, especially like you. You remind me of myself in the male version. We speak our
Right.
motherfucking mind. We ourselves can't be nobody
Facts.
else. Don't want to be
That's
nobody
fact.
else. Yeah, that shit is so dope. That shit is so dope. What do you think about Candace Owens and that Blexit shit?
And that what shit?
Blexit.
I don't know nothing about that. You gonna have to fill me in.
With the Blexit movement, with all the black Trump supporters.
I don't know Candace Owens though.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, not at all. I ain't
Wow.
heard nothing about that.
Wow.
Me, I don't really be paying attention to the news and shit. I don't be paying attention to all that shit.
Well, she's basically somebody that she was a Democrat. She created an autopsy fucking doxing website. The liberals attacked her. Right now she's a so-called Trump supporter after she talked about his dick. And now she's like she got this big old black movement with all these crazy black Trump supporters making mad money on GoFundMe's and shit. What do you think about them going inside the White House? A whole bunch of black people.
Damn, word. Man, I just don't like when black motherfuckers be into that political shit, period, bro. Nigga, when we get political, we need to be political like how the Black Panthers was. And that means we political, we coming together, nigga. We making our own political party. Like this is what we think and this is how shit should be. Like real shit. We need to stop fucking trying to follow around when they shit, because at the end of the day, it don't matter Republican, Democrat, none of that shit. They ain't got our best interests at heart. And that's just period, folks. They ain't got the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans' best interests at heart. Only person that's gonna have our best interests at heart is us, nigga. And that's period. So people need to just stop following behind all the political parties, period, bro. That's how I feel.
She's lethal. She is dangerous. I'm able to tell the difference between the Egypt. There's so many Egyptians running around here, man. They literally are fucking using them to destroy populations. Like, even though we were able to multiply, right? Because how many
Right.
fucking Jose's and Marias we got running around this bitch? You know what I'm saying? How many Riri's and Tyree's we got? You know what I'm saying? They can't even stop us. But these motherfuckers are different, yo. They so different. They try so hard to be sellouts, man. They fucking sellouts and they cry that bullshit. I've been calling Uncle Tom a coon and all this bullshit. And meanwhile, they're making mad money to destroy us and our communities are in fucking decay. And
them niggas is Uncle Tom's, man. They Uncle Tom's, they all that. You a house nigga. You all that shit on some real shit, bro. Y'all the same motherfuckers, folk, that was right next to Master, kissing up on Master, sucking up to Master all day, getting us in trouble, getting us fucked up. Y'all the same motherfuckers, bro. On me.
Yo, that shit is crazy though.
They the same motherfuckers that was kissing up to Master. Oh, I seen him. Still apple, Master. He took an extra apple out the bowl. You same motherfucker, bro, on phone him. Now I'm getting my ass beat the fuck up, bro. Whip bad, cause I was starving, nigga. I just needed an extra fruit, nigga. I didn't feel like I was gonna survive buying, nigga. I just worked 12, 14, 16 hours, nigga, out in the field, nigga. I needed more food than what the fuck they gave me. And all they do is give us scraps. They give us the scraps after they done eating, bro. That's all they do. And nigga, you gonna go tell them, bro? Y'all the same, they the same motherfuckers that was doing that shit on some real shit, bro.
Shit.
Motherfuckers damn near, motherfucker fuck around, cut off my pinky finger over that shit. All because I was starving, nigga. For real, now I ain't got no pinky finger for the rest of my life because you snitch ass niggas, bro. You Uncle Tom ass, coon ass niggas. Them the same people I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo, what do you think about black people uplifting white people?
Uncle Tom, coon ass niggas. This shit, they cutting off our pinkies. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Them niggas is worse. I mean, hey, if you're gonna speak on a good person and say they a good person, that's one thing. But all the motherfuckers that be trying to defend these people as a whole, fam. Because I'm not never saying, all right, every single individual white person, you just straight fucking evil, whatever the case. Because a lot of people with pale skin can actually be an Israelite on some real shit. It's some people with pale skin that are actually Israelites. So it ain't about skin color or whatever the case it is, but it's about these people as a nation, as a whole. They are fucking evil, bro. They are the fucking devil, bro, and that's facts. And you cannot deny all the shit they have been doing and are still doing, bro. They still doing it. And if anybody want to ignore that, especially when they come from the same bloodline we come from, and they ancestors dealt with the same shit ours did, bro, then if you going to ignore that shit, you damn near lower than them. Like on some real shit. You lower than they ass, bro. To me, on some real, I hate that shit, bro. That coon ass shit, fam. On me. You ain't gotta disrespect nobody or hate nobody. That's God's beef. On some real shit. That's God's beef. Let God pay them back for everything they did. And when the time is right, he gonna give us the power. Because he said he gonna judge the world by our hands. That's what he said. He gonna use his people to judge the world on phone and grade. So when that time comes, then we gonna handle that. But I ain't saying you gotta hate nobody or nothing, but you know the truth and speak the truth on some real shit. Don't ignore the truth. Speak the motherfucking truth. Speak what it really is, bro. On some real shit. Live your life. Yeah. Don't go hating nobody or beefing with nobody or trying to attack nobody for no reason or try to get back at them or get your revenge, but know what it is and spread the facts because our people need to know this shit, bro. The younger generation need to know this too. They need to come up already on point, already got their head in the right place, like real shit, bro. We've been motherfucking suckers for too long. We always want to love our enemies, bro, but not love each other. That shit don't make no sense to me. Nigga, a motherfucking white dude walk through the hood, Chinese dude walk through the hood, nobody even paying attention to that dude. Somebody that look like us walk through the hood. Oh, who that nigga? Hold on. Where you from? Who you? Now we trying to get on bullshit with that nigga, bro. And he one of our people. Like, we hate our own people, fam, but we're save one of them. I can't count how many times I done been out and I seen a white motherfucker getting his ass whooped, nigga. And the nigga's trying to whoop the nigga that's whooping him. Like, man, leave him alone, nigga. What? But when a nigga over there getting his head kicked in, you don't do that shit? That shit don't be making no sense to me, bro. That shit just don't be making no sense to me at all, bro. Shit be stupid, bro.
What do you want to tell Spiritual Soul on this video?
I mean, shit, his ass better wake up. He better realize he a fucking Israelite. If he realized that and he start realizing who he really was, fam, and he start speaking that word, bro, he'll be powerful as hell. He'll be a real asset to the Most High, bro, on some real shit. He'll be one of the biggest assets to the Most High because he got a big audience on some real stuff.
What do you want to tell Enoch?
Him too. Same thing with him. He got an audience on some real stuff. He get with the right knowledge, fam, and stop just going every which way, fam, on some real stuff, fam. Because that stuff he talking about ain't gonna bring nobody together. Ain't no way everybody finna come together and we all finna say we ancient Egyptians. And on top of that, where does the Latinos, so-called Latinos and Native Americans fit in all that Egyptian shit? They not Egyptian. Like real shit. So basically you saying only black people. Like real shit only for Africans. And like we already just proved, not all Africans the same, and we not of that same bloodline as most Africans, the aka Hamites. We not of that same bloodline as them. So it's just that they gonna always be spreading confusion if they keep speaking on that shit they speaking, you feel me? Because that's gonna confuse people. Because now they're gonna be like, oh, only chosen people is black people, dark-skinned people, highly melanated people, which that's kind of the message Spiritual Soul pushing too. But Spiritual Soul don't got enough balls to actually come out and say it. He'll say little slick shit like, I could sun gaze all day, like I could do this shit all day and it won't affect me because I'm highly melanated. He was like, if you not, then that's tough. Like saying shit like that with, then that's your problem. But basically, you could tell he kind of more like black centric with it too. But he not really speaking on. So Enoch not neither, bro. At the same time, he not neither. He'll speak Egyptian this, Egyptian that. But that in a way, that's kind of subconsciously, indirectly saying, if you not black, nigga, this shit ain't for you. like on some real shit. But I could come out and be straight with it. It's white people that be all up on my live streams, and I still speak the same message. You was on the live stream. You see what it is? It's white people in the live stream. I'm still gonna speak the same message. I'm gonna say this shit right out my mouth, unfiltered, bro. I'm not finna sit here and motherfucking be subliminal with shit. None of that shit. I'm gonna say exactly what it is. And the white motherfuckers rock with me for that shit. They fucking with me. They fucking with me harder than the black motherfuckers, bro. Real shit.
That's that shit. He who bless Israel shall be blessed. He who curse Israel shall be cursed. How do you think these white people gonna feel when they were blessing the saint in the synagogue? Shit's gonna be lit.
Yeah, for real though. And man, a lot of people gonna be fucked up in the head when they see Christ coming back and he looks similar to me, bro. On some real stuff. They're gonna be messed up in the head because everybody gonna be expecting this blonde hair, blue eyed dude. They're like, who is that? Yeah, that's the one. Like for real. Yeah. You've been treating his people like shit this whole time. Yeah, you got a lot of shit to pay for. But the motherfuckers who really been good in their heart the whole time, I know they're gonna get some type of mercy on some real shit. They're gonna have high positions in the kingdom. Real shit, bro.
That shit is deep, but it's all about a royal bloodline, man. It's about a seed. The seed.
Yeah. It's all about the seed, bro. You could take an apple seed from America to China, it's still gonna produce an apple. It's all about the seed. When they be like, no, it's about your mother. You is with your mother. You came from your mother. No, I came from my father. My father put me in my mother, and she carried me. Like on some real shit. She fucking nurtured me to, so I could develop. That's what she did. But I originally started in my father nutsack, nigga. I was a sperm cell. The sperm cell is the living thing that moves around and acts. The egg just sit there. The egg don't do shit. The egg sit there and wait for the living thing to come and merge with it. Like real shit.
Yeah, they harvest over our blood. They know who we are. They know us through blood tests, blood streams. There's a different type of blood out there. You got RH blood, you got ABO. If you're not of a ABO blood line, then you're not a part of that seed. And I couldn't stress enough, man. That's some straight up knowledge shit, yo.
And hell yeah. They got that rhesus monkey shit up in them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so lit, yo. I knew this motherfucking live was gonna be lit, yo. Cause you
already know.
Yeah, you be on some real shit. And I'm like, that's real knowledge, and there's not enough of you running around here being bold and courageous. So I gotta give credit when credit is due. I was like, you know what? I seen me doing a live with you, but I was like, wait, how am I gonna contact you? But then when I went on your live, you just was like out there. I was like, oh shit. This is my opportunity to bring him on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like real rap. And I appreciate you. I just want you to I just want you to know that I appreciate you. Keep up the good work, man. Is there anything you want to say in closing?
No, hell no. I just want to say, man, it was a damn good ass build session with you. For real. People are scared to do, like I'm saying, all these people running around talking about spiritual this, spiritual that. But when it comes time to build, they're not trying to do that. So, well, what good is you to the community? Like on some real shit, bro. You using this shit for commercial purposes. You ain't on no real shit, bro. Like for real.
For real. You more than welcome to restream this shit if you want. You know what I'm saying? You could put
yeah, you gonna post it on your YouTube, right?
It's on right now. It's live stream right now.
Oh, okay. Well then, I'ma just fucking copy the video off your shit and post it on my shit, So probably a lot of motherfuckers, hopefully they come fuck with your page about my shit,
Tell them if they're a troll, they not welcome. I will block that ass.
Man, the trolls gonna come regardless. That's part of your page growing. That's part of the process.
Yo, I swear I'll get it in. You was like, who the fuck she going in on? A troll? You know how many pages I closed down? How many motherfucking pages done got banned of mine? Like, yo, I used to have a huge following and it was real overwhelming. You understand? I had to close that shit down because I didn't want to be harassed and fucked with. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what I do? I do different streams all over the place. I'm pretty much everywhere. Because if you just like stuck on one little page, it's easy for them to just knock you down. But I will give you some other websites of me cursing motherfuckers out. I'm on all kinds of types of panels going in on motherfuckers. That's what I do.
You my nigga, bro. Yeah. You my motherfucking nigga, bro. You like you just said, fam. It's like you the female version of me on me.
Yeah, yo, you remind me of me all the way up, yo. I swear, I got mad love for you, yo. But yo, thank you for tuning in with me and chilling with me and dialoguing with me, and we're gonna keep doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring more. There's gonna be some more sessions. We're gonna have like 2-3 more of us on some
You
shit.
already know what it. Oh yeah, the more people, the better. We gotta get this shit cracking.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Time is pressed. You know what I'm saying? Shit,
Yeah,
pipes. That's all I can say. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We in full effect. Anywho, thank you so much for dialoguing with me. I love you at hello, and you got my IG. Feel free
yeah,
to hit me up whenever you want. I'll be in contact with you. And anything you want to say to YouTube?
man. You know what it is, man. Just fuck with your girl Tiny. She know what she talking about.
Holla. Thank you so much. And y'all go ahead and like, share this. Yo, I'm so shadow banned. So when you see this video will be everywhere. It's never gonna be in one spot. So that's why I
Oh,
never worry about.
shit, go on ahead.
Yeah,
Do your thing.
yeah. I never worry about the little views. I just closed the channel, like 2 channels out. One was like really overwhelming. I'm all about
You
energy.
shouldn't have did that. Don't do that shit. Oh me, you gotta get your message out. You got to.
But see,
On me.
I closed it down for a little while to get rid of the motherfucking trolls, and then I'll open it up later. And you know what I'm saying? That's how I do them. I try to let them know, motherfucker, I don't need your energy. If your energy is fuckboy energy, get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I shut
right,
the bitches down one way or another. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do. I'm not thirsty for views. I'm thirsty to fucking get this message out and dialogue with people who matter. Because all these
right.
motherfucking agents and bots, they got me fucked up. They got us fucked up. See what I'm saying?
Man, for real though. Yeah, man, they be all up in the live stream tweaking and shit, boy.
Yo, now we in power. We gonna cut it up. We gonna chop it up some more, man. But thank you so much. Once again, you have a blessed night. And I love you at hello.
You too.
Until we meet.
I love you too, man. For real. Yeah, for real. Nah, you a real one. You a real one.
No doubt, baby love, and so are you, yo. We will meet again. Have a good night.
All right, peace out, shalom.
Shalom.